Hi, for my adaptation project, I decided to make a peak clock. So with a peak clock, it looks very similar to this, and it has the times all around, and so it looks like a clock. It's very similar to a clock. This they can move around, and it gives information on like what like o'clock would be, and quarter past, which would be anything above this or after, and then a quarter after would be anything down here, and then half past and quarter till. So it gives the little basics for students if in case they forget or are unsure when someone is giving them a time of like quarter past 3. Now they know what it would look like being a quarter past, which would be this half or quarter of the pie almost, if you want to think of it like that. So with the peak part of it, it gives you the hours all around the clock, which is a normal clock, right? You can see the hours. But what it does a little extra is if you flip the little flap over, it gives the minutes. It's upside down. It gives the minutes. And that's the peak part. So it being a peak clock, a student can put the time down on here and say, it is 12 something. It's on a 3, but that doesn't mean it's 12:03. That doesn't make sense. It is 12:03. So that's the hours. So the minutes is going to be 15. So 12:15. So something like this can really help a student. This can also be incorporated to a lesson. So students can make this to help practice their lesson or practice learning about clocks and how they work and time-wise what it represents, the hour and the minutes. And along with this, they could have this easily at hand in their desk or on their desk whenever they're working on a worksheet or working collaboratively using time, or even just if they're looking up at the clock and they see that one hand's on the 2, one hand's on the 3, they can look up here and be like, okay, so the big hammer's on 12, so the 12, it's 12 o'clock, it's almost lunchtime, but it's not quite lunchtime because it's only 12:15. So little things like that can help them just to enhance their skills with clocks. Because I remember when I was younger, I struggled a little bit with clocks, and I could never remember what the big hand represented and the small hand represented, and I could also never remember like what were the minutes. So this helps to do that, or helps give a rest estimation for them. So I think this is a great adaptation. I definitely would incorporate this in my classroom.